Hey there everyone, welcome back to episode 2. Now when we left off, we were heading up to Spring Sprocket over here to turn in some quests, or a quest. So let's get to it. To Iron Forge. Well, first you'll need to go through Keranos. Before that, you'll have to go through this tunnel. Did you see that? How the whole cave just crumbled like that? I guess it's a good thing you got here when you did, and not a minute earlier. While this development makes my job of monitoring the cave entrance much easier, I imagine it makes it a lot harder for you to get to Keranos. That's how you say it. Probably not, but we're just gonna roll with it. Hey, wait, I've got an idea. The Nomeron Airmen have a flight path not far from here. I'll send up a signal and they should be here to help. I imagine they'll land back over at Anvilmar.
Very good.
This is new. I remember the last time, or when I had leveled up a dwarf a while ago, you went through the cave and came out over here. You didn't come back here and go over here. Okay. Milo Gertwinge.
Honored, I'm sure.
Milo Gertwinge reporting for duty. You sent up a distress signal? The weight limit on my gyro is such that I only have enough room for one dwarf. Looks like you're in luck, Artelis. That dwarf woman, Jonah, told me that most of your personal belongings have been moved inside Anvilmar. Please gather what you need, finish up any affairs at Rain, and return to me when you are prepared to take off.
Off and away.
I have stuff in there. Oh, okay. Food, a cloak, and beer. That's fair. I wouldn't expect anything less, I guess. Now, what do you have a quest for me now? Alright, well, let's see what you got. You're leaving? Make sure you stock up before you head out. More importantly, please speak to Tharok Blackstone once you arrive in Keranos. Tell him what has happened here in Coldridge and that we could use some assistance. Hopefully he'll be able to arrange something for us.
Be good.
That makes more sense. I was thinking there's one more mission for me to do in Coldridge. I was like, I've done everything. Pretty sure there was nothing else for me to do. Took you long enough. Hold on tight and take a good hard look. Chances are you won't be coming back here for quite some time.
Very good.
Is this thing on? Hello? Ah, there you are. Hello. I figured that while you're flying to Keranos, I'd give you some data about what's going on outside of Coldridge Valley. It seems you Coldridge folks are dreadfully underinformed about the events the last few days. If you thought you had problems with trolls in Coldridge, wait till you get to Keranos. The big cataclysm got the trolls all stirred up out here. And if you look to your left, you'll see that the gnomes have retaken Nomeron. Hooray for us. Nomergon? There's plenty else going on out here too. We've opened up the path to the airport. There's rumors of dark irons in the east. Oh, and I think something weird is going on with that dwarf king Magni. Might want to check it out. And here we are. Welcome to Keranos. Watch your step on the way out. Alright.
Interest you on a pint?
Coldridge Valley? I got my own problems here. What, they can't deal with a couple of trogs and trolls and incursions from the elemental plane? Actually, I'm taking that. That's kind of a lot. I'm kind of surprised they're doing as well as they are. I'll see what I can do.
Be good.
How nice of you, Blackstone. How nice of you. Alright, let's gather up these quests real quick.
How are you?
Beer-basted boar ribs. That sounds good. Nothing my tavern's patron... Oh my... Jeez, I cannot talk for some reason. Starting out, I just suck at talking. Nothing my tavern patrons enjoy more than some beer-basted boar ribs. Only problem is the local trapper who used to bring me supplies enlisted in the King's army to help with the war on the Alliance front. Maybe you can help me out. If you bring me some boar ribs and a Rhapsody malt from the tavern here, I'll give you the family recipe to my famous beer-based boar ribs. Not to mention a free sample. The secret's in the malt.
Be good.
I swear I'll get better at talking and everything. Oh, there you are.
Talk to me.
I'm on a quest to make the perfect stout. I know I can do it. Brewing is in my blood. I just need to find the right recipe. The Frostbane trolls grow a plant, shimmerweed, up on Shimmer Ridge to the northwest. They use it in their strange tribal rituals. We haven't found much use for it, but it has a unique taste, and I want to experiment with it in my brews. Obtaining the shimmerweed will be dangerous, but I'll pay you well for any you can borrow from the baskets in the troll village.
Watch your back.
Let's go see. There's one or two in here.
Hi.
I see a lot of young dwarves at my door, eager to learn the trade of cooking. And if there's one thing a cook needs more than anything, it's a cleaver. I have a list of students who scored high in their lessons and earned an honorary cleaver. Take my list to Goldnir Bouldertoe in Ironforge. He'll get the cleavers ready. The fast way to Ironforge is on a griffin, so bring the list to our griffin master, Brolin Galebeard, and speak with him about transport to Ironforge.
Watch your back.
I will do that later. There's one more over here. Now. The Cataclysm has thrown the balance of power in Dunmorrow into question, Artless. Without warning, a wave of trogs emerged from the caves near Nomoran and overran the Frostbane trolls. The trolls have been migrating east ever since. There has always been a Frostbane presence up on Shimmer Ridge to the northwest, but with the migration, the trolls now surround us. We can't allow the trolls to use this position to their advantage. While my men hold the line to the east, strike against Shimmer Ridge. Alright, I'm going to head over here, and we're going to get started. I'll be right back with you. And we have arrived at Shimmer Ridge. Now it's just a matter of the mass killing of these guys to get what I need. Very pleasant. Very pleasant. Alright. I remember when I first played a priest. A friend of mine let me use her account and she used mine, and we traded roles temporarily in a dungeon. That's when I kind of got more interested in the priest, and also, although they've nerfed quite a bit with certain abilities that were one of the main reasons why I liked them. One was a spell, what was it called? Power... No, not that one. Darn, you must only get through a talent now. I think it was like Power Word Heal? Power Word Heal? Something like that. Basically, you could run and throw. So, for example, if I was like back here, and he was about to die, I could be like, BAM! Click it, and it would be an instant throw to him, and he would get the heal when he gets hit. It was a personal favorite. But they nerfed it to where it's like a 1.5 second cast, something like that. Don't worry, little rogue, I got you. Let's work together on this. Yay. I always thought that dwarves had just such a cool starting area. I don't know, the snow landscape has always just looked really cool. It's very peaceful, I think. There we go. I wasn't even paying attention. These are different guys. Huh. It's also one thing you should really look out for when you're farming stuff. Make sure you know what you're killing. I mean, it's not a huge deal in the beginning, but I remember sometimes I've been just on a spree, but I don't realize that I've been killing the wrong guy. Or I didn't need the last half that I had been taking out, because, yeah. Just a good little thing to note. Now I need the frickin' Sears, though. I'm gonna go and see what I can find. I'll be right back with you. Sweet, here's our last one. Okay. There we go. Now, looks like back to, oh, yeah. So back to the village, but before we get to the village, we're gonna get the beer-basted boar ribs. It's gonna be good. Oh, what the heck? Why'd you freeze, bro? That made no sense why you'd freeze. Seriously? And how do you knock backwards when they're That's some physics right there. That is some physics. Like, I have no words. I just have no words at all. Like, the snowball came from behind you, and it made you fall backwards. I don't get it. Ah. Alrighty, it looks like we have found the boars. Okay, to be fair, I didn't really need to look that hard. I just didn't see any coming down, and yeah. And level 7. Nice.
Too far away.
Of course it's too far away. Until we get closer. So they're not too far away. Never noticed all the little things they seem to have changed with, like, the casting and stuff. Or I did, I just never really acknowledged it. When I cast Smite, before there would be, like, yellow circles going around my hands as I cast. And now they got rid of that. So I think we're going to end it when I turn all of these in. And yeah. We should be able to focus our efforts on the rest of the trolls to the east, but there's still the matter of the Wendigos and the Grizzly Den. The Cataclysm has created chaos in Dun Morog. The Trogs have come to the surface in numbers we haven't seen before, driving our traditional enemies, the Frostmane trolls, ever closer to our settlements. Ironforge has dispatched my mountaineer company to help deal with the problems. The Wendigos and the Grizzly Den to the southwest of town have long been a thorn in our side. They are never quite strong enough to threaten Karanos directly, yet they prey on travelers, mountaineer patrols, and supply convoys. I'm going to be withdrawing my observers from the Grizzly Den because I need them on the troll front. Would you help my men finish culling the Wendigo population? Without strength in numbers, they won't be able to attack us. I'm down. Oh. The Cataclysm drove the Trogs to the surface in hordes, forcing the Frostmane trolls to flee for their lives. Unfortunately, they've decided to settle right on our doorstep and make trouble for us. I deployed Mountaineer Dustan and his squad to the Grizzly Den just southwest of town to keep an eye on the Wendigos that live there. But now I need to recall them to Karanos. Find them and tell them to deploy these remote observation butts the gnomes provided, then return to Karanos. Okay, what about you?
Met.
Pilfered supplies. With the Frostmanes making trouble to our east, the Wendigos have sensed our weakness and grown bolder in their raids. Only one of our 4 most recent supply wagons has made it here safely. The Wendigos made off with the rest, stashing it in the Grizzly Den, a cave southwest of town. If you're willing to go down there and recover the stolen supplies, you would have the gratitude of all the townspeople and the mountaineers defending Karanos.
Safe travels.
Well, conveniently, I'm just that bold and crazy to go down there and get that for you guys. Next time.
What's on your mind?
Do you have that shimmerweed? Great, I can't wait to use this in some of my recipes. There's one in particular I think it'll work great in.
Be good.
Don't tell me how to live. Okay, I need to find the beer. Should be with the
Great
innkeeper.
to meet you.
Browse good. Yes. There we go.
Safe travels.
Welcome, visitor. Have you come to the end to rest, or do you need a new Hearthstone? Thank you. These look promising. I've heard great things about this short and stout brewery, but I haven't had the chance to try their ale until now. While you're here, relax a little. If you need a spare Hearthstone or wish to make Karanos your home, just speak to me and I'll be happy to help. Let's go with water.
Keep your feet on the ground.
One of my recommendations if you're just starting out is to grab water if you use mana, and then if you don't use mana, just grab the food.
What can I do for you?
The malt is brewed, the boars are dead, and before all is done and anything said, we will have our first dibs on the savory beer-basted boar ribs. Totally ruined that.
See you soon.
Oh, darn inventory. Oh.
I can't equip that.
Why can't you equip that? Oh.
Inventory is full.
Inventory is not full.
How are you? Safe travels.
Alright. Now... Oh, darn, let's just knock this one out. Actually, we'll just get to Ironforge and then call it a day.
How are you?
You have to get this to Ironforge, eh? For a small fee, I can put you on the back of one of my griffins and it'll take you there. How does that sound? Yes, the shield. For just a few coins, one of my griffins will take you to Ironforge. From there, deliver Grimlock's list to Golnir Boulder Toe. You'll find him in the Deep Mountain Mining Guild. That's in the Great Forge District of Ironforge, which is right where my griffin will drop you off. Speak to me again when you're ready for the journey.
Off with you. Here there.
Ironforge.
Watch your back.
Alright, and before we get to Ironforge, figure we'll just sign off. And then we'll take off right when we... Next episode will take off right when we land. I know what I'm saying. I'm just tired. Either way. Hope everyone enjoyed the length of the episodes. I'm trying to keep shorter, but I'm apparently failing, so I'm just gonna kind of keep rolling with it and see how it goes. Either way, I hope everyone did enjoy. If you did enjoy, well, a like is always appreciated, but either way, I hope your day goes good and hope you sleep well, if that's the case. And I will see you in the next one.
Till we meet again.